to 2. So, Doris, for a coaching staff, what's the best approach to the second game of a back-to-back?
For me, Kevin, a back-to-back is about two things. It's about maturity, one, but you also have to manage both games. Look at the minutes of the first game and try to balance them in the second game, particularly when you're talking about your veterans.
Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team, that if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, so far they've done what they set out to do. When you're at home, you have all the daily distractions of your life. Everyone else has the same thing. But when you're traveling together, sometimes that forges a strong bond, and this team has that largely because of MP.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Holmgren. Jason Wallace is out there with Black Hole. Then it's Todd. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Black Hole. The tray. Williams gets the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Foster. There's the triple. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here's Wagner. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion. Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And Black Hole's going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Foster. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Williams passes to Todd. It's up a 3. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Black Hole. Black Hole's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride.
And again.
And a special moment for sure. Passing whom some consider the GOAT, LeBron James, in career field goals made.
You know, that's a lot of work, no doubt about it. LeBron, both prolific on the court, and of course his longevity is just about unprecedented.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Magic. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They've fulfilled expectations and then some. Riding high down the back 9 now, looking invincible.
Pass to Foster. Wagner trying to get open, and it's Foster missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And Todd slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Vassell kicks to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Back to Wagner. The 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on an 18-7 run. They grab their own miss. Black Hole passes to Wallace. Here's Black Hole. He's looking for Williams.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Well, that shows you the combination of size, strength from Franz Wagner. Like, seriously, well done right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Thunder leading by 10. Here's Black Hole, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Black Hole's got 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now, Suggs against Charlotte. He was really on his game. Pass to Foster. Wagner on the wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The Magic again can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Black Hole with the bucket.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Pass to Foster. Shot clock at 6. Back to Vassell. Suggs kicks to Vassell. The Magic again can't hit. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
The Magic trail by 20. Suggs dishes to Foster. Wagner on the wing. Back to Suggs. Clock at 4. Over Wallace. And it's Suggs missing. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Black Hole passes to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Wagner with it. He has 6. Pass to Suggs. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Here's Black Hole. Lets it go from deep. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Wow.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Pass to Suggs. Six to shoot. Who's watching him? Puts up a deep 3. Todd with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the Magic shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Suggs passes to Wagner. Vassell sets a screen for Wagner. Vassell, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And here is Todd. He has 6. Floats it up for Holmgren. The shot, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Suggs. Wide open shot is on the money.
The defense is so focused on taking away a Jalen Suggs drive and finish at the cup. This is what it opens up right here. Make those jumpers when conceded, Jalen.
Here's Foster. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. The Magic making a switch here. Vukcevic is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City. Day's checked in. And it's Frazier in for Todd. And it's the Magic with the ball. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Here's Vassell. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Wagner finds Suggs. Back to Wagner. Driving to the basket. Drops in the layup for 2. Wagner's got 8.
That's about toughness and the willingness to absorb contact. Franz Wagner relishing an opportunity to show off a bit.
To the paint. Here's Vukcevic. And he slams it one-handed.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Deflects the pass. Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Black Hole. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. Tops in scoring. And he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Back to quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Wagner has it in the corner. Over Ellis. And that one's good, Wagner. And that's 10 points for Franz Wagner.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Drains the three-pointer. And that's now 27 points for Black Hole.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Connect gets it to go.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Black Hole in that last game against Milwaukee was outstanding. He had an impressive number of points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The 3. And rebounded by Connect. Now, here's Wagner. He's got 10. Down low, Vukcevic lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so it's Oklahoma City, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Foster. Connect out there with Butler. Then there's Howard. And it's Vukcevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Back to Butler. Foster is screen on Wallace. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Foster, that's good. Foster's got 6 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Howard wide open. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
The Magic making a switch here. McGowan's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Pass to Howard. Lets it go with the 3. Another miss by Orlando.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Black hole with the bucket.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
You know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Here's McGowan. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
They get a hand on it. Out to the right wing, from outside the arc, and the Thunder another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Pass to Howard. To the middle. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And Williams throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Yes, that goes in.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
From downtown, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Howard, takes the three, and he's good on the three ball. Howard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Magic.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
A shot by Blackhole, no good. Wallace against Suggs. Foster passes to Suggs. Foster is screen on Williams. Outside Howard. The Thunder pull it in.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Williams' shot is off.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Again, Howard missing. And here are the Thunder now. They're on an 18-5 run. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The Thunder with another miss. The Magic shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And Foster kicks to Suggs. Howard against Williams. Inside, Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Here's Blackhole. That three off the mark. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. To the left wing. Here's Connect. Misses the three. Thunder have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And Howard has it in the corner. Top of the key, Connect. Foster passes to Suggs. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Oklahoma City shooting it very well. 54% from the floor in the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Black Hole's got 42 in the game.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Connect. Here's Foster. Now Connect. 6 on the shot clock. Now Foster. This one for 3. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Magic shooting 47% in the second quarter. Knocked loose. And there's the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Out. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Williams.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Orlando, they have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Foster. And it's Vassell in for Connect. The Thunder also changing it up. Day's checked in. And Todd subbed in for Tatum. Here's Blackhole. No good with the triple. And for the Magic, they're shooting 40% from the field. Allen kicks to Suggs. And it's Vassell in the corner. No good from outside. The Thunder shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Allen, the bounce pass. Here's Suggs. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
And Orlando making a change here. Vukcevic is checked in. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Vassell, the pass to Suggs. Allen with the screen for Suggs. Drives to the hoop, and Suggs throws it down.
Boy, Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
Here's Black Hole. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Frazier outside. Fires the three. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. To the inside. It's stolen by Frazier. Here's the break. Here's Black Hole. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jalen Suggs. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Howard's checked in for Orlando. Both free throws good from Black Hole. Here's Suggs. 7 points in the game. Floats one up, and it's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. There's Wagner with the 3.
And it's like a switch flipped between quarters. He's gone from a terrific first to a scoreless second.
Just 5 on the clock. Stolen. Launches it. Hits it again. Wow.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Here's Black Hole, and the Thunder another 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Wagner finds Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Jacks up a 3. Todd with the rebound. Todd's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Frazier. Off target from outside. Well, Orlando shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Wagner on the wing. He's got 10. A three-pointer is right on target. Wagner's got 13.
It is always so fun to watch a guy with a well-rounded offensive game heat up. Mr. Franz Wagner, welcome to the party.
Here's Black Hole, and another one falls.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Thunder.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
That is more than enough of us. Let's...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Black Hole is out there with Wallace. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Todd. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Black Hole. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Now Foster. Unloads from 13. Todd with the rebound. Todd's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Black Hole. His three-pointer's off the mark. And Black Hole's going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Vassell outside. Wagner kicks it to Foster. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break to the left side wing. Here's Black Hole. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 8th assist in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Vassell finds Wagner. It's Allen on the wing. Defended by Holmgren. Allen with the screen for Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper. Vassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Black Hole. And the Thunder another 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The Magic have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And Foster drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Black Hole. Another bucket. Wow. And there it is. 82 points. points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now Suggs. He has 7. And it's Foster missing. Here's Black Hole. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. They double him with Wallace. Suggs passes to Vassell. And he jams it with authority.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Right wing. Here's Black Hole. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wagner kicks to Vassell. Foster is screen on Williams. Here's Wagner. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When you play the forward position as Wagner does, you've got to be willing to continue to play through contact. Regardless of if there's a foul, play through it.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Suggs looking around. Vassell, the pass to Foster. Orlando moving the ball around. Allen with the screen for Vassell. Off target with his 3. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Foster. Now Vassell. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Vassell's got 8 points.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Orlando, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Back to Suggs. Pass to Allen. It's Vassell on the wing. No good on the 3.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. Number 1, the Thunder. 5th on the list, the Magic.
I mean, guys, these are 2 of the hottest teams in the league right now when it comes to scoring the basketball.
Howard's checked in for Jalen Suggs. Tatum, he's checked in for the Thunder. Ellis comes in for Jalen Williams. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Screen by Allen. Pass to Foster for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Black Hole. Again, what an avalanche!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Wagner from long range. Another miss by Orlando. The Thunder have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Black Hole with the bucket.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Howard. Vassell outside. Foster is screen on Wallace. Vassell from the top of the key. He buries it. Vassell's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
A shot by Black Hole, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for Orlando. From 13, and it's Wagner missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. From the arc, a shot by Blackhole, no good. The Magic shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Howard kicks it to Foster. The three-pointer, no good.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Got that one up quick.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Well, Orlando shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Wagner passes to Foster. Back to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Wagner's got 18 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Hits the three-point bomb.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Another steal. Here's Blackhole. Finishes the break with a slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Oklahoma City shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Foster. Wagner outside. To the paint. Here's Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Holmgren.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move, Jared Allen.
Both teams making substitutions here. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Let's hear it for you.
Pass to Blackhole. And the three off target. Magic shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. A moment for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Magic. He is in a lot of pain right now because of what they told me is a dislocated finger.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. We've got Suggs. Foster is out there with Allen. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Here's Blackhole. The Thunder with another miss. The Magic shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Vassell. Thunder with the rebound. Day's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Blackhole. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Fires from deep. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Blackhole passes to Humphries. And that one is off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Wagner outside. Looking for Allen and gets it there. They set the pick. Wagner wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot. Wagner's got 9 points now in just the second half. Ellis the pass to Black Hole. Of course, we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage, but for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold. You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one is good from Suggs.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Black Hole. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Well, Orlando shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here's Vassell, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Black Hole, offline with his three. Wagner with it, pass to Suggs. Screen by Allen. And that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Here's the three. A shot by Black Hole, no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Frazier, he's checked in for Tatum. Orlando with the ball. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Allen, a screen on Ellis. There's Wagner with the three.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
From past the arc. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Black Hole.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Black Hole.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And here's Humphries. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Wagner kicks to Suggs.
Back door.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. Clock at 6. Ellis against Wagner. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Going inside.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the wing right side. Here's Foster. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Black Hole passes to Ellis. To the wing on the left. There's the three. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg and